Whoa! Hey, hey, this is Jecht from JechtSpencer.com, and today I'm going to be doing a book review for you. Today's book is Screw It, Let's Do It by Richard Branson, and I really enjoyed this book. I give it 4 stars. It's really cutthroat, to the point type of information. Really nothing in here that you haven't heard before if you're somebody who consistently reads on success stories and success books and how to actually make yourself someone who is of great value to the world. But the thing is the fact that the message is just so clear and concise. If you're someone who is looking for that magic pill in terms of success, you're not going to find it. He pretty much breaks it down to working hard, believing in yourself, and trying to have fun along the way. And this is what makes him so incredibly successful today. I mean, this is a guy who runs Virgin Atlantic, which is one of the most profound and pristine airlines in the entire world, as well as Virgin Records, which signed people such as the Sex Pistols, Janet Jackson, as well as the Rolling Stones. So let's get into it. So the book's called Screw It, Let's Do It. Rather than going through all the hypothetical scenarios about what might actually happen if you take action in a particular point in your life, he just says, just go all in. Go for it. If it's something you're passionate about, something that has been tickling your mind for a while, rather than going through all the scenarios, I mean, obviously set yourself in a way that you're not going to fail outright, but at the exact same time, rather than just thinking and overanalyzing and consistently burying all these layers on tops of the things that you truly want out of life, just take action and go for it. You want to have fun. Nothing in life is worth doing if you're not having fun doing it. Money is not the end game here. The money will come if you're passionate about it, because when you're passionate about something, you'll continue to work, continue to strive to reach that said goal. But if you don't have fun while you're doing it, why even bother in the first place? Of course, there's going to come caveats where you have to dip low and do some things that are out of the ordinary for what you're trying to achieve. But at the exact same time, by keeping that end goal in mind, you'll be able to conquer in every which way. Be positive. Be bold. Take consistent action to push yourself into those situations that you might be a little uneasy about. If you have a particular goal in mind, you might have to put yourself in scenarios that you've never experienced before. But with each little experience, regardless of failure or success, you will learn from that. So don't be held back by what's happened in the past. Continue to push forward regardless of the hurdles, regardless of the naysayers, regardless of the haters, and battle and win until ultimately you achieve your desired outcome. Stand on your own 2 feet. There's nobody out there who is going to help you with your desired outcome. Of course, you'll come across mentors, you'll come across friends, you'll come across family members who will pick you up when you feel as if you have lost. But the reality is that we are all in this alone. If you have a particular goal in mind, there is no one who is going to give it to you. You have to work, you have to battle, you have to strive, you have to win to get what you want. Live in the present moment. You might be striving to reach what you want out of life, but you might be stuck in the past as well. Regardless of what you're doing, be present, be there. Focus 100% of your energy on whatever task you're trying to complete, because you'll bring the best out of yourself when you are right there looking at all the little kinks, all the little details, and you'll create a quality product that you can truly be fond of and proud of. Put your friends and your family first. Loyalty is king, because the reality is that you're in a small world. Sure, there might be all these different opportunities, but within those opportunities, there are particular niches. And within those niches, if you're an entrepreneur, or you're someone who wants to build a business, or you have a particular goal in mind, you're going to run across the same people over and over and over again, especially if they're in the exact same niche as you are. So make sure that your word is bond. Be someone that can be trusted upon, because once you lose your name, you are fucked. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to get it back. So do everything in your power to be honest, be true, because the reality is everything comes falling down on you, you'll still be standing, because you'll be standing with truth. He says in the book, respect is about how to treat everyone, not just those you want to impress. So think about your life and respect everyone the same until they are no longer deserving of that respect. You should treat the man who opens the door for you as much respect as the business Mongol who hands you a large sum of money to build up a business. With that equal respect, you lay the groundwork for a solid reputation and someone that people want to work with. When you achieve your goal, especially if your goal has you garnering large amounts of influence and power, use that power for good. What Richard Branson actively did is he actually went to Iraq and brokered a deal with Saddam Hussein. With the help of the Jordanian king, he was able to have UK, British, hostages released and brought back to the United Kingdom. And it's amazing. I mean, you think about this guy, he's a billionaire. He really could just sit back, sit on his island, sip on some pina coladas, but instead, he brokers a deal with a dictator and has hostages released for Britain. All right, wrapping up here. This is Jecht from JechtSpencer.com. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Once again, the book is Screw It, Let's Do It by Richard Branson. Definitely go check it out. It's just to the point type of information if you want to be successful in life. One thing that I really got out of the book that I didn't really talk about here is the fact of all the crazy stories that he interlays within the book. He has a time where he's air ballooning across the entire world. He has a moment where he is on a boat going across the Atlantic, going across the Pacific. I mean, this guy is someone who's probably a little crazy, which is why he's probably so successful as well. He ultimately ended up building a business called Virgin Galactic, where they actually send humans out into space. So this is a guy who's profoundly changing humanity, not just in a capitalist sense of a view, but in a way that is truly mind-boggling of how much he's evolving the human race. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and or comment. This is Jecht from JechtSpencer.com. Good fortune to you, my friend.